Ultimate team review. This team was submitted to us by Pablo Baldini. Starting at the back, we've got Martinez, good goalkeeper, maybe one of the best goalkeepers, but I don't really care about them. So I don't care about goalkeepers. So let's just move straight on. In the back, we've got Bondito, Konate, and Van der Ven. Bondito and Van der Ven are evolutions, and he hasn't put which ones they are, so I have to guess a rating on it, and I've sort of gone under what it probably is. Konate, we do know which one that is, so we can have a look at him. We've rated this card a lot, so I'll be brief. The real problem is the pace. The pace needs to be higher. If it wasn't for that, it'd be a solid card. Okay, moving on to midfield quickly. We've got, can't remember her name, Salma, Paralulo, Parallel, however you say it. Not a bad winger, to be fair. Technical and quick step are two good ones to have. I think on wingers, if they're like further out, I prefer like rapid, whereas if they're closer in and sort of breaking the line, I quite like quick step. So, but still a good one. I was expecting it to have more play styles, but really good stats, really high pace. Back to the team, we've got Zidane. Not going to go in depth with him because we've rated him so many times. I rate him, but acrobatic, bit of a weird one for a plus. De Jong, let's have a look at De Jong. Frankie De Jong in centre mid. I like the card. I think it's decent. I'm a bit underwhelmed by it though. The stats are nice and even. He's got good passing and dribbling, which is important, and good play styles. I think it's mainly like the plus is a bit of a weird one. Bruiser can be useful, but it's a sort of you got to play in a very specific way. And slide tackle going with it. I'm not a big fan of slide tackling for people in the middle. I like the fullback slide tackling, and sometimes the centre backs. But I think with like CDMs and stuff, it's a bit risky. Plus, 85 defending, there's a good chance he's going to miss time the tackle and end up like getting sent off. So that's even with slide tackle plus. So back to the picture. On this side, we've got Diaby, who's pretty decent. Let's look at Diaby. Pacey as all hell, 99 pace, as well as quick step, and I think he's got rapid as well. And he's got press proven plus. I'm not sure how I feel about press proven plus on a winger. I feel like that's more of a central sort of thing. Yeah, the only shooting ones he's got is chip shot, so that could be improved. I prefer finesse. I'm not a big fan of chip shot. Back to the team. Obviously, in the mid, he's in cam. He's got Pele, which I mean, what can you say about Pele? It's like the perfect strike. Just all the play styles you'd want. Really ridiculously high stats. Just pretty much perfect. And then up front is Griezmann and Puskas. Let's have a look at Puskas first. Puskas, lots of play styles. Power shot and first touch are really good pluses to have. Quite high stats. Not as high as like Eusebio or like Pele, but still pretty good. And then next to him is Griezmann, which I always like Griezmann. He's got great cards. You gotta play with him the right way, you know. Like you can't play with him like he's R9. Like he's R9. He's more of a, I don't know how to describe it, but if you use Griezmann a lot, you'll know. If you can figure out how to use him, he's really overpowered. Finesse and rapid's really good. Good play styles, good stats. Once again, not as high as like Pele or Eusebio, but still pretty good. Okay, so that's a pretty solid team. Next up, now it's time for the scores. I'm going to give this one about a 9.09, which should put about 9th place on our leaderboard. Well done, buddy. Some people have put some comments. Spirited End has rated it with, I rate it go outside out of 10, which is basically saying get a life, which Pablo has appreciated. Also good, but the 3 back is a bit mid, but overall good team. I would feel similar with that. I think, yeah, there could be improvements here. But the front 3 is insane. That's pretty decent. The question now is where to improve. And like they said, it's going to be the centre-backs, isn't it? Because we don't know which evolutions they've done for these, I'm going to, because there's a few different ones it could be, I'm going to go with Konate and say we can improve him. So I've looked through all the cards to find the one that, to find all the cards that are better than him. And I've gone for one that's towards like the cheaper end, that's maybe not necessarily the cheapest, but like maybe it's sort of around there. The one I've gone for is Nesta, because he's just less than 100k, and I think he's a fair bit better. The pace is also not that much higher, but his defending's much better, and he's got better play styles. So It doesn't really sort out the issue of pace too much, but at least it's more defensive, so like that's a little bit better. Yeah, but it'd probably be worth going for more of a pacey one. Okay, that's it. If you want your team reviewed, find a link to the Reddit page in the description. See you now.